My son has really been trying me this week. So what? Fire is 15, Judah is 20, which is crazy. So that means Raja is 19 years old. 19 years old. And he has been trying me this week. Really, he only tried me one time, but that one time was enough. So he only has one chore, which is to take the trash down once a week. But it's a lot of flights of steps and it's a lot of trash. So I go up to him and I'm like, yo, don't forget to take the trash down, whatever, whatever. Can you take the trash down? And he's like, I'll do it later. It just gave me pause. Mostly because it was the energy with which he said it. It was very dismissive and very dismissive, and that was enough. I guess it was also the context because he wasn't doing anything, hadn't been doing anything all day, and was just chilling. So why you can't do it now? And it's like, I get it to an extent, but it was just something about the way he said it. And I don't like being dismissed because when you ask me to send you a Cash App, you get it immediately. I don't say I'll do it later. When you ask me to make you food, I get up and make it. I don't tell you I'll make it later. So why is it that I'm asking you to do the one thing that you're responsible for and it's a problem? My thing is, I feel like I do so much for my family when I ask for something, and I never ask for stuff. I rarely ever ask for anything. So I feel like when I do ask for something, I should get it. I am trying to find where I'm wrong in that, and if I am, I'm open to it. But that's just my logic. I want to be given back what I give out in relationships. And when I don't get that, I cut them off. It's become a very big thing because it's the principle of it. Hours go by, cool. Can you take the trash out? I don't want to sit up here, have to get dressed. I'm about to leave anyway. I'll just take it down when I go down. Hours later, so now it's 10 o'clock. Trash still not taken out. So when you say I'm about to leave, to me that means within the next 15 minutes, even 30 minutes, maybe even an hour. This is whole ass 6 hours later and you still haven't done it. So you've done everything else except the one thing I asked you to do, the one thing that you're responsible for, that you only have to do once a week, that it would have taken you 5 minutes to do. I've now had to come back multiple times to ask you to do it. And it turned into you're trying to control me, little Miss Perfect, all this other stuff. And I'm like, I'm not trying to control you. I just have a certain way that I run the house. And so I like chores to be done at a certain time for my own mental health. I have a very strict schedule that it's taking me a very long time to construct, and I stick to it for my mental health. Because if my mental health is off and I can't run the house and manage everybody's life, then what? Because y'all act like y'all can't take care of your own life without me. So while you standing here telling me that I don't do anything for you, please list the things that I don't do for you. Matter of fact, now I'm not going to do anything for you because apparently you don't see my value. And that's what it was about for me. It was like I've really gone out of my way to make sure that my older teen children do not feel less than or like, oh, you still live with your mama. I made sure to have a family meeting and be like, look, we live together. You don't live with your mom. We live together. We pool our resources. We are equals. So then that ended up burning me, and I did the same thing with her dad. Like me, when he cheated on me, do you know my husband told me that it was my fault because I treated him like a god and empowered him too much and he got a big head. I've made the same mistake again with my children because I gave them too much power and then they thought they could turn around and get big on me. Because then I get told, I'm an adult, you can't control me, I will do my chores when I feel like doing them. Pause. I think you feel like packing your stuff and moving out. That's what I think you feel like doing at this point. Because I think sometimes, I don't know if the child forgets or if I forget. Well, I know I forgot. I forget how old they are. And I forget that I don't have to put up with this stuff. But then I forget about how awful it feels when they're gone and how much I worry about them and how much I feel like we benefit each other. And I really had to pray about this when I woke up ready for war. I was still upset about it today because I just felt so not considered and so disrespected because I feel like I do so much for the people that I love that I should get exactly what I asked for without any problems. You know what I mean? So now I'm having to delve deeper into this. Like, why did that trigger you so much? Why? Because for me, everything is so much deeper than just surface level. It wasn't about the fact that you took 6 hours to take the trash out. It was about the fact that you thought it was cool to dismiss me. You thought it was cool to accuse me of trying to control you. Like, is that what you really believe? Because I think when people get upset, they tell the truth about how they feel. So this is actually how you feel about me. You think I think I'm perfect, and you think that I'm trying to control you, when really I'm asking you to do something completely reasonable. This all goes back to me feeling like I'm not being valued. I feel like you are not honoring me. I feel like you're disrespecting me. I took it as disrespect. But I know that I've grown because I didn't feel a need to like put my hands on him or anything. I didn't even want to do that. I didn't want to do that. I wanted him to understand. This all came down to being respected, being shown respect, being shown consideration. Having someone who I love show me that they see my value. To me, him taking that trash down in a reasonable time, just like, instead of putting so much energy into being combative with me, is more valuable than him walking in and telling me that he loves me. I don't know if this has anything to do with me being a Scorpio, but you save your words for your art. If you want to show me that you love me, show me you love me. Don't tell me. Whether or not you love me is going to show in your actions, not in your words. But moving forward, I really don't appreciate my behavior in dealing with the situation because it turned into a screaming match. I don't like when I communicate that way. I felt devalued. I felt disrespected. And now I'm going to have to unpack this and find out what's going on beneath the surface with all of that. I love my son. I love my kids. They're great people. And I am grateful for being a part of their lives. And I have no problem investing in their advancement. But we're going to have to find out what lies behind him feeling like I was trying to control him and me feeling devalued because he wanted to move on his own time. We're going to unpack this. I love you. Peace.